Hey there, this is Neil Napier. Today I'm talking to you about social targeting strategy and why it is very important that you actually, contrary to the popular advice, talk to different audience differently on different social media platforms. So let's assume for a second that you're a social animal and you're doing a lot of social media marketing. So you find yourself loitering around on Facebook every day and you're also hanging out on Twitter. Well, you're obviously on Instagram as well, and somehow you also make it to LinkedIn when you've got a few minutes, and then you also find yourself on Reddit, and then you also are sitting on Quora. Now, I think we can agree that more or less same people might go to all these different places. I know for a fact that I go to Facebook, I go to Instagram just to browse pictures, I go to Quora to read answers, and I go to Reddit to engage in discussions. So it's not like different audience is sitting in different places. That is what everyone assumes. Everyone assumes that because you're on Facebook, you're talking to people who are between the age of 35 to 55. If you're on LinkedIn, you're talking to people between the age of 55 to 75. If you're on Reddit, you're talking to kids. If you're on Quora, you're talking to intellectuals. That's not quite true. Same people hang out in all of these places, which is why it is always recommended that you cross-promote between multiple social networks so you're able to essentially create a wider presence for yourself where people follow you from one social media to the other. So there's nothing wrong with being present on all different social medias. But what you need to understand is this, that even though the same audience might be hanging out on Facebook and Quora, their expectations are different, which is very, very important thing to mention here, because people again assume that there are different people in all these different places. That's not the case. People are the same, but their expectations are different. If someone goes to, for example, Facebook, they're looking to connect with friends, their family and whatnot. If they go to Quora, they're looking for answers. They're not really looking for friends or family there. If they go to LinkedIn, they're looking for professional networks and so on. So what you need to do in your business is tailor your marketing message accordingly. So if I just delete some of this stuff and we'll use an example and I'll tell you how to tailor your marketing to these channels depending on where you're going. So let's say you're selling a weight loss guide. Your sales pitch is, hey, follow this guide and learn how to lose weight in the next 30 days. Now, when you're using Facebook, you would want to use the social factor, which is very, very important because that's what people care about. Are my friends responding here? Are my, maybe friends don't want to be told that, hey, you should lose weight. But just for a second, think that people like to be in a community, and that's exactly what Facebook is. It provides a platform where you can bring people together, you can motivate them together. There's more of a community feeling. Twitter, on the other hand, is quite often one-to-many medium. So one person tweets at many, and of course the other people might respond back, but there's no guarantee of a conversation. And most of these chit-chats don't end up in a conversation. So it's more of a broadcasting platform in that sense, with a very short tweet length. And that's what you use Twitter for. Then Instagram is more about the imagery. So on Facebook, you might use video, for example, but Instagram is more about imagery. You want to use before and after pictures. You want to essentially have a story, a little bit of story behind it that gets people talking to, commenting on your post and sharing it with others or liking it, heart, whatever it is that the kids do these days. And again, same people who are on Instagram or on Facebook as well, but their expectations are different. If we think about LinkedIn, well, you can't just go to LinkedIn and post about, hey, how to lose weight in 30 days. You have to approach it a little bit differently. Again, same people hanging out in different places, but the expectations are different. If they see before and after images on LinkedIn, they will turn off. It wouldn't appeal to them. Instead, perhaps you want to lead in from a scientific angle. You want to lead in from an angle where you focus on the professionals who tend to put on weight because they work too much. And that's how you approach it. Again, same people who are on Facebook are also on LinkedIn, but you're approaching the message a little bit differently. Reddit, it's a different beast altogether, but I want to focus on Quora because that's something I do a lot of. So when it comes to Quora, a lot of people have very specific questions and they are looking for answers, not as much validation as different opinions. So there's nothing wrong with going to a place like Quora and offering your opinion, offering your stance on how to lose weight to people in an intelligent way, not intellectual way. There's a little bit of difference, but in an intelligent way, so that people are able to get something useful out of it, and your answers also go viral, and they also get organic traffic further down the line. So again, one more time, just to repeat, same people, you, me, your friends, your wife, your husband, we all hang out on all these social media channels at one point or the other in a given week. And when we're on Facebook, we talk the way other people on Facebook talk. When we're on Reddit, we talk the way other people on Reddit talk. When we're LinkedIn, we talk more professionally. When we're on Instagram, it's more about the images. When it's on Twitter, it's more about broadcasts. So it really depends on what social network you're on. Your audience is still the same as long as you know who they are. You can still approach them, but you got to do it a little bit differently for all these different social medias, because everyone has different expectations from these social media platforms. So fulfill that, and you can use social targeting strategy to your advantage to make sure that you use the same product that you have the same audience, but your marketing message changes a little bit based on what it is that they're expecting. Facebook is social, Twitter is more of a broadcast, Instagram is imagery, LinkedIn is professional, Reddit is more of a discussion, and Quora is those intelligent answers. So I hope this helps. If it does, let me know in the comment below, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and watch a lot of other videos that we've been creating to help you do better in your business and in your marketing, so we can help you sell more. This is Neil Napier from Kyvie Lab. Thank you so much for watching this video.